Waste water story, class 7th, chapter 18. Water pollution. We know that water, this is a versatile liquid, and it is a boon to us in many ways. But what if we dump waste in water bodies like streams, rivers, and canal? Then what will happen? Our You are seeing figure 18.12, water pollution. People are dumping waste into the water body. Now, our major rivers such as Ganga and the Yamuna receive tons of untreated sewage daily, thereby making water unfit for drinking and other domestic uses. These rivers have become open sewers as large quantities of waste are dumped in them every day. Such water gives out foul smell. It attracts mosquitoes, flies, and germs to breed. Accumulation of waste also ruins the beauty of the site. This contamination of water bodies by substances that bring about undesirable change in the physical, chemical, and biological characteristic of water. This is called water pollution. And the substances that bring about undesirable changes are called pollutant. This contamination is responsible for major waterborne epidemic such as jaundice and cholera. Children, you are seeing figure 18.13, polluted river Yamuna. This you can see how many waste materials, these are dumped in the river Yamuna. Sources of water pollution. Point source. These are definite identified sources which give out constant volume and fixed composition of effluents. Industrial effluents containing heavy metals like lead, mercury, selenium, oil, and acids. These are examples of such sources. The second source is diffuse source. These are points situated far away from the site. These wastes have unknown composition. Street runoff and agricultural runoff. These are the example of this type of source. Now, the inside box, indiscriminate use of pesticide in higher than recommended quantity. This is a major cause of groundwater pollution in some districts. Now, the next topic is adverse effect of water pollution. First point is pesticides, living organisms that harm the crop and thus affect their productivity. So these are called pests. Pesticides, these are used to kill the pest, and these pesticides are toxic chemicals, and when washed by rainwater get collected in the rivers, stream, or open or even in the groundwater, and they pollute the water and thus harm the living organism consuming this water. Children, you are seeing figure 18.14, pesticides spraying on the trees. Now the topic is eutrophication. Excessive use of fertilizer in farmlands and garden. These have an adverse effect on the aquatic life. These nutrients like NPK means nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. They run off from farms and urban lawns, find its way to fresh water bodies. From the field they reaches to the water bodies. These nutrients serve as food for the algae and promote their growth, causing algal bloom. Means in the water body you can see only algae floating on the top. These algae consume oxygen, dissolve in water, and causing threat to the aquatic animal and plant life. The aquatic plant and animal, they don't get oxygen, and as a result they will die. So this is eutrophication. Children, you are seeing figure 18.15, eutrophication. You are saying the pond water, so this become green. due to the growth of algae. Next topic is infectious organism. Water sources not maintained in a healthy state get contaminated by many infectious organisms that cause waterborne diseases like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. Cholera, typhoid, and dysentery, these are the diseases which are caused due to contaminated water. Open drains, seaways become breeding sites of infectious organisms, thus contaminating the drinking water. Likewise, untreated human excreta. This is a health hazard causing water and soil pollution. People who are defecating in the open field along banks of river or railway tracks, so they become the cause for polluting both surface and groundwater. Excreta of humans contains more than 400 species of bacteria and virus, so it is very harmful. Social awareness. Growing community involvement in health, sanitation, and proper waste disposal can improve our sanitation. Adopting sanitation practices should become a way of our life. The quality of living that is expressed in clean homes and clean neighborhood is what is called good sanitation. In fact, sanitation of the whole community would depend on personal habits of individual like you and me. This would help to maintain an environment healthy and protected. Much of our ill health can be traced to factors of environment such as water pollution and improper waste disposal. So as individual and proactive citizen of the country, our contribution is enhancing the quality of life should be to focus on do's and don'ts, some of which are listed below. Children, now you are seeing figure 18.16 sanitation practices, and these you are practicing every day in the COVID-19 period. Now inside box, in 2016 the government of India has started a mission called Swachh Bharat, and its aim is to maintain good sanitation and keeping our environment clean. Now, do's and don'ts. The first point is do's: maintain proper disposal of human excreta and other domestic waste. Means proper disposal of human excreta and other domestic waste. So these should be properly disposed of. Second point is impart basic knowledge to people to make them aware of aspects of keeping good health. Make the people aware about keeping good health. Now the third point is maintain a healthy environment by keeping your house and the neighborhood clean. Fourth point is use dustbin to throw litter or waste. If you can't find dustbin, carry the waste home and throw it in the dustbin of your house. Next point is use mineral water or water from filters installed at public places for drinking purpose only. And the next point is complain to the municipality or the Gram Panchayat if you find open drains in your neighborhood. Now don'ts: never defecate in open grounds. Government has made many public toilets, so never defecate in open ground. Second point is don't run down government policies on sanitation and health programs. Means we have to follow all rules and regulations regarding sanitation and health program. Third point is never throw household products like cooking oil, paint and grease into the drain. And the next point is don't dispose of waste at public places like park, hospital, bus depots and railway station. And next point is drinking water from taps at public places should be avoided. Don't overlook any open main hole in your locality or ignore chalked drains. If there is chalked drains or open main hole, then complain to the municipality. Now inside box, reverse osmosis. This is a relatively new process by which water can be made potable. And this process is already available in household water processor. Now it is also being tried to make saline seawater potable on a very large scale so that whole cities can be provided with safe drinking water. RO plant you are seeing in the figure.